have not done this in 3 years. I have not made a bike vlog in 3 years. And now I'm back. Oh, come on. Are you going left or right? Still got my giant TCR. A lot of you guys have reached out over the last 3 years asking if I'm still good. And I am great. Scenery looks a little different, right? No longer living in Brooklyn. I say we, because I think I was still single. No, actually I just started dating my fiance right when I stopped making videos. Not because of her, just, I don't know, I think I just lost interest in YouTube. But, you know, me, my fiance, kid, we moved out of New York City, moved to White Plains. Loving it up here. Way hillier in Westchester compared to Brooklyn. I think the only hill in Brooklyn was Grand Army Plaza Hill. So yeah, we moved out this way, bought a car about a year ago. So things have been a little different over the last bit. But yeah, I love living in White Plains. Really nice, super quiet, clean, no crazy people. Again, huge difference compared to Brooklyn. Feels weird having a camera on my helmet again. Like it's heavy, I can feel it. Now I have an extra adapter. So at first, you know, you guys know I run a mic down towards the chin strap. And, you know, it's a basic adapter that you need to go from mic to GoPro. Well, that was the GoPro, what's this guy doing? That was the GoPro Hero 4. I think I have to go this way. GoPro Hero 4 has the basic adapter. GoPro Hero 12 has a little brick of an adapter. So it adds a little bit of weight to the helmet, but nothing too crazy. Why did we end up moving all the way up to White Plains? Well, it's not about moving to White Plains. It was more about getting out of the 5 boroughs, finding somewhere affordable, and somewhere that was just nice, right? And we moved in the summertime, so real estate is most expensive that time of the year. So this place that we live at now, for those of you who are familiar with White Plains, not far from the Mamaroneck bar / restaurant strip, that's kind of where we live. Not exactly, but driving could be on that street in like 2-3 minutes. We're like in, I don't know if we're still in White Plains. I think we're in Scarsdale now. Selection season, by the way. But it's been very nice. This move has been really nice. The only thing I don't like is, one, it's hilly, I'm out of breath. 2, my commute is very long. / I can't ride my bike to work. I guess I could, but I'll be leaving when it's dark, coming home when it's dark. They just paved this. I actually didn't know you could park here. But yeah, my commute is super long. It used to be 15 minutes. But by the way, let's see if you can hear me as I travel down that hill like at 20 some miles an hour, because I have the basic mic covering, you know, basic windshield. I didn't get a dead cat on there yet. But anyway, my commute is crazy long now. My commute used to be 50 minutes bike or train from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Now it's like an hour and a half coming up from White Plains. And now I drive to work. I don't even take the train. Last 3 years here in New York, just been something else, hasn't it? Got a whole lot of cars behind me. But yeah, I don't take the train to work because I live like a mile from the White Plains train station. And then it's expensive, the monthly is expensive. Then to get to work, I gotta take the subway from Grand Central. So I have all these transfers and walking, and you know, this time of the year, I woke up this morning, it was like 49 degrees when I got up. It's only mid-October. It's not even mid-October. You know, we just finished 1 week of October. Guy's probably gonna make a turn here, I'm guessing. BMW drivers don't use turn signals, so you never know. Yeah, I got a pretty sizable commute now, so I'm waking up way earlier. And talk about dew being on your car when you get up in the morning. In August, kind of wild. A few times I needed heated seats in the morning in August. Again, kind of wild. Not needed heated seats, but they came on, right? So the car thought I needed it. By the way, the street we just turned off from, I've ridden on that street for years. Years and years and years while living in Brooklyn, living in the Bronx, and never thought I would live near that street. So that street is called Walworth/Fox-Meadow Road. The name changes. It's parallel to the Bronx River Parkway, which is right there. And this path I'm on is about 3 years old or so. I remember during COVID or maybe 2021, it opened up. So, you know, you're a little isolated from the cars. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me. Hopefully you can. But I didn't put on that nice dead cat that I used for years. So I gotta get that. I gotta get crazy glue to glue it on, because these things fall off easy. Especially doing this action stuff here. See, look at that. They got mothers out here with their strollers, not worried about some guy coming up on them. Just the kind of life that I'm looking for nowadays. But, you know, it's been a year since I've been making YouTube videos again. I've made not one bike video. Been making a lot of Tesla videos, because we bought a Tesla. We haven't had it for a year yet. We're almost at a year. Like 11 months right now. And we're already at 22,000 miles on that thing. I had someone comment today, you're gonna wear that thing out. Well, you know, I didn't buy it for it to just sit in the driveway, you know. By the way, this is how I get to work in the morning. I take the Bronx River Parkway. And they're going kind of slow out here right now, man. All right, see that guy, he's moving like he got bills to pay. To see the speed limit sign coming up here. It's 40 miles an hour on this road. But the way people drive is more like 55, 60. maybe eventually I can make a video why I moved out of New York. Long story short, I was tired of the traffic. You can't drive anywhere. Always some people hanging out. Look at this, you don't get that in New York City. I noticed in Brooklyn, all the trees change at the same exact time. They're like the same color, all at the same time. It, you know, it doesn't look like this. Red, yellow, orange, green, all at the same time. But yeah, people always hanging outside. I had this bar that opened up behind my house back in Brooklyn. They would just be blasting music. They had that outdoor patio space, blasting music all the time. It was terrible. Call the cops, they knew nothing about it. Call the community board, they do nothing about it. Call fire department, maybe they came and looked at it, who knows. Here's something funny. So I ran into this guy from the Department of Buildings, and I get to talking to him. So he's telling me to call the fire department, call them to report an overcrowded bar. And if you go on New York City's 311, overcrowded bar, the way you report this is through 911 for whatever reason. I don't know why, but this is what the website says. Contact 911, call 911, report it. So I've had times where I've done that and things worked out. Wasn't sure if she saw me. So things worked out. And then I had this one instance where this 911 operator just gave me all this attitude. And I'm like, listen, your employer, they're the one telling me to do this. So don't be mad with me about it. But yeah, maybe I could sit down and make a nice, thoughtful video. Maybe I'll do a walking vlog. How about that for a change? See, another family. And there's like no weirdos, you know, out here. I mean, there's weirdos everywhere, but it's not like Manhattan or like heavily populated parts of the city where it's just, oh, how much do you pay for rent? $3 grand for a 1-bedroom? Great. Well, there's gonna be weirdos outside. Your apartment is gonna look like garbage and it's gonna be tight as hell, but you're gonna pay premium rates for that. And it's just like, this is ridiculous now. So again, the only problem I have living this far, White Plains, commuting down to Midtown, is just the physical distance it is to work. Outside of that, everything else is perfect. And I live a lot closer to my family now. My family, like on a Saturday morning, I could get down there in 20 minutes. I did it last weekend. Met up with my mom for the tour de Bronx. So met up at her house, and then we commuted down to 161st together, took the 5 train down. And the funny thing is, I can't remember, last time I took the 5 train was probably this time last year, but we got our car probably, we got our car mid-November, so it was probably 2 weeks before then. Because the day we got our car, we drove to my parents' place. Like, I was set to see them either way, car or not. So I think 2 weeks before that, so probably very late October was the last time I took the train up that way. And then like getting on the train, man, it's just like every time we would get on the train, someone is smoking, drinking, fighting, arguing. It's dirty, the floor is sticky, you know. I'm like, are you selling $3 PBRs, or is this supposed to be mass transit? So it's just, you know, it's just a terrible experience. I forget I have to duck extra now because I got the GoPro on top of my head. But yeah, every time getting on the train is just terrible. Metro North is actually all right. I haven't taken Metro North, let me think. It's been well over a year. Yeah, now I can't remember the last time I took Metro North. It's been a good minute. And then another thing about New York City is they want congestion pricing to come through. $15 to go south of 60th, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And it's for what? Not to get political, because there are some people who are heavy in the bike scene that would love congestion pricing to come through, but it's just a money grab in my opinion. All of a sudden we got to fix the trains. The train's been messed up forever, and all of a sudden now we got to put elevators. And not to say the train shouldn't have elevators, but the train didn't have elevators for 100 years. All of a sudden it's a priority. Kind of funny how that works out. But again, those are just my thoughts, my opinion on that. This is always like a little sketchy here. Okay, we got to go diagonal to continue. So we got two crossings right there. Can you turn right? Oh, you cannot turn right on red. Perfect. That's the next thing about out here. You can turn right on red. I'm not used to that living in the city. So when I'm riding my bike, just got to pay a little extra attention. Thank you. Kind of wild, right? So like right here is where Bronx River Cycle Sundays is. Wait. So it starts right here. Kind of wild. All the years I've done it, about like 10 years now. 2014, I think I started. No, 2015. So 9 years. So 9 years coming up here doing Bronx River Cycle Sunday on the Bronx River Parkway. Only to live like right next to it. Kind of crazy. Here we are at the end. Kind of, sort of. You could keep going that way, but I'm just gonna go this way. You know what? We're gonna pull over in this parking lot real quick. Spot number 3. I guess that's our spot right now. What's going on, man? No, I'm just taking a quick break, man. Okay. Yeah. All right. They have real security here. Take a quick picture of my bike. So since I've disappeared from YouTube, I got these rims. I got these rims like a year and a half ago. Renault's AR 58, really, really good. My SL2s pretty much died on me. Giant makes horrible rims, but these rental rims have been really good. Don't know how many miles I have on them, but several thousand, easy. I would say the giant rims, the SL2s, SLR2s I think it's called. I think I would say I have, I guess I had 10,000 miles on those. And these I probably have 5,000 or 7,000. So not as much, but it's getting up there. It's a nice shot right here. Put out my STRAVA. That's probably why the guy came over. No trespassing sign. But he was a nice guy. Nice security guy. But anyway, where am I? I think this is Pondfield Road here in Bronxville. But anyway, this is my, I guess my return video. So like and subscribe, would greatly appreciate it. I'll get more bike videos as long as I can. It's already October, so winter will be here before we know it. Winter is coming. All right, guys, I will talk to y'all later.